Speaking of which,
we had the Punisher one last kill drop last week, the week after the finale of Daredevil.
It dropped Tuesday.
It did.
Yeah. And we did the show Wednesday, which I had not known it had dropped. So I got a chance to watch it when I got home that night.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it.
I did not.
I loved it. I
did not.
What?
Not love
It's
it.
exactly what I wanted out of the Punisher.
kinda like-
Brian liked something that Mark didn't?
I know. Shocker for shocker.
I liked it more than all of Daredevil season 1 and 2. I like the Punisher more. I am a Punisher fan. And for me, I was like, I got the little story in the beginning. I felt so good when they killed the dog killer. Okay.
Yes.
Spoilers.
Yes.
Like, I was like, are they
Which is
really?
the whole end of the whole show.
Are they really going to do that? And he did it.
This whole end of the episode, basically.
Well, he gets him at the end.
He comes back as Punisher.
Well, he comes out of it. He comes out of his like
doldrums.
slump. He has this raid moment where he just destroys, which I loved.
Yeah.
The last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the homeless guy.
This, you know what affected me in this?
What?
Is Daredevil. That same complaint I had about Daredevil.
I didn't care about
with
Daredevil.
The Fisk scene.
Yeah.
Is exactly the same complaint I have about this show.
Yeah, but this is just about the Punisher.
I understand that. But, as you said, he literally gacked how many people?
It was great. That's all I want.
That's cool, but he literally is walking away from the shop owner. The cops are like pulling up, and he's just walking down the street, and everyone's like, "Oh, there's the Punisher." No one says anything.
Did you notice? Okay, first of all, in the beginning, this woman shows up. She's like, "Listen, you killed my family."
Judith Light.
Yeah, from Who's the Boss?
Yes.
You're basically, I'm gonna come after you. Like, you have until tonight or whatever.
6:47.
Yeah, these people. I have a hit on you, and you just better watch out because they're coming.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I just absolutely loved it. And then you saw the cops show up and leave because
Well, no, but even at the end of that,
nobody wanted this place. You just saw everybody was fighting and treating
Yes.
each other horribly, and this was just not a good place. Even the cops didn't want to be there.
but can I just throw out the thing that the thing that annoyed me about it?
What?
It's taking place in the same time frame as Daredevil season 2.
It takes place in one day.
Yes, but during the same, it takes place at the same day as the finale or around the finale of Daredevil.
It takes place
Roughly,
in one day.
yes.
There's no real connection,
But
which I love.
in Daredevil, there's this group in Daredevil called the Task Force
Yeah.
that is tasked with hunting down these vigilantes.
Only where he's
But-
mayor. He's not in the same spot.
It's all New York City. He's in New York City.
He's like in a little like
A
apartment.
borough is still part of New York City.
I know, but the Punisher is just like in this one building. It just
I
takes
understand
place in
that.
one building. So.
But if a person, i.e. a crime boss, is putting out a post to everybody, hey, Frank Castle is here, I would think the task force would see that and also show up to then take out Frank Castle.
I don't know. They were too busy with Daredevil, I guess.
That was my only thing.
I mean, I don't know. I loved it. For me, it was like, it didn't have to connect to anything. I got the action. I got the 80s action. I got a little
You
sweet.
just love Punisher.
I just loved it.
You're blinded by the Punisher light.
I loved it. I think it's
I, on
probably...
the other hand, thought it was...
I thought it was one of the best things Marvel Disney has ever done.
So, Mark,
Hands down. That's how much I loved it.
You're weird.
your problem is it was too connected to the timeline.
No, it's not
No,
connected
my
at all.
issue with the thing is that it wasn't connected to the timeline.
No, what I'm saying is
Josh,
but what I'm saying is
what conversation are you listening to?
No.
It has no connection to
It's
nothing.
no connection to anything. It's
But
really
but it
a
happened.
one-off.
But you're
It's a
saying
complete
it
isolated
happened in that
story.
day.
Which is
but
great.
it happened in that day.
It doesn't happen in one day. Brian's saying that, but it really doesn't.
It
No.
does. Because
There's no way like that'll happen in one day. Because he's multiple days of him going to the gravesite. So it takes place over one day, more than one day.
it takes maybe two. Because
a week.
He goes...
He's like multiple days. Like he has the scene with the dog at the beginning.
Yeah.
They have the thing where he goes and he walks around, and then he runs into the mom and the kid.
Yeah.
And then they come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tells her,
going back
hey,
to the apartment from that, and that
Yes.
woman shows up, and
but
she
then
goes,
like that's a
basically,
whole other
you have a
day,
day.
like
I think
after that. It's like a week.
maybe a week at the very most.
It's just, I don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
Okay, no, because that's where I was
I
getting
just don't
confused
like
because you
the,
made it
like-
sound like it
But
was
it
happening
ended-
the same
ended
day
dumb.
as the finale.
Oh, I love the ending. He
No,
killed.
he just kills
the
a guy and then the show ends.
Yes, he killed.
No conclusion.
Well, it's Spider-Man. He'll be in Spider-Man.
Yeah, but is Judith Light going to be in Spider-Man then too?
No,
Then what's the point of that story?
it was just like a fun one-off. Like
Yeah, but-
when you read a graphic novel,
but he's-
it doesn't all have to be
But
connected.
he's the
It has its
Punisher.
own story.
He's the
And
Punisher.
someone put a
He
hit
should-
out on him.
And
he should
He's not
be
going to
there.
just let them
everybody.
go.
Except her. She drives away.
Yeah. So what's he gonna do?
That's what I want to know.
The whole point.
Kill the
whole
person that
point
set a
of the
hit out on
story
him.
was he.
The whole point was there's no end to the story.
He is back because he felt like he killed everybody that killed his family, and he doesn't have a purpose anymore. And then the
purpose now should be killing her.
whole place around him was going to poopy
Yes.
because nobody was taking care of anything.
Yeah.
Like nobody was going out
I understand
there.
all that.
So then
But they had like there was-
afterwards, he's like he's back.
there was a story arc with no ending.
He's back. I
But
disagree.
I'm saying what
This is
Mark's
weird. We
saying
switched
is.
places.
But then what Mark's saying is.
You're the uber apologetic Marvel fan now, and I'm the one that's critical of it.
No, I
You're
liked
like
it.
you're like overly like apologetic about
I
this
disagree.
show.
There was an ending. The ending arc
There isn't
was
an
But there
ending.
he
is.
back.
But if the
And he
person.
He's always
killed-
been the Punisher.
He
But if the
killed the
person-
guy who killed the dog.
Cool.
Right.
Yes, it
but
was
the
great.
person
But the
that
whole story
sent
was
out a
that
hit
lady
to
putting a
kill
hit
him
on him.
and sent all these
It's just-
goons and
yeah,
bad guys
it's
to
an
kill
open-ending
him
story now.
is still around.
Yeah, so it's like, is that character?
She can't do much. She's in a wheelchair.
But she has the guy,
doesn't
the
matter.
big huge guy. That's her.
Come on.
guy, and then there's like she has a squad with the dirt bike kids.
Well, it did very well. So now there are the rumor is there will be doing a Punisher show, which I'm very excited for.
But
there
unless
also
they
wasn't anything
kept
at the
her
end of it
around
saying,
to be
Punisher
the
will
antagonist.
return in
Doomsday.
Spider-Man.
Punisher will return in Doomsday.
But like he was going to be in, he's literally going to be in Spider-Man.
We know, we
but
saw
there was
in the
no
trailer.
like end
Well,
like thing
it
connecting
was a one-off. That's it.
They
They
didn't-
just wrote a one
Mark,
special. That's it.
I can sort of agree with them not doing that
Well, I'm just
because
curious,
you've already
like-
seen the trailer with him in
Yeah,
it.
the trailer's
So
already out.
Why
We
do you
already
need
know
to
he's
say
coming back.
he's going to be in Spider-Man?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they don't. I mean, how do they know? But I'm just saying. The thing about it, how does he now connect to the Spider-Man story?
We will see in Spider-Man. He's protecting somebody.
If he's not on the hunt for this lady, then I don't understand the whole thing.
Why? It's just
Because what's the point?
It's just a story. It's just when you read a comic and you have one story.
I like an ending.
It did have an ending. It
No,
was
it
about
didn't.
him. I disagree.
The only thing I
The
can
ending
think,
would
Mark,
be him getting rid of that lady.
The lady's kind of like she's kind of pointless right now.
Unfortunately,
the point
Mark-
is that she had a bunch of hitmen come after him, and he basically was just like,
She was the
I
trigger.
have to do this for other people, not just for me. He saved the shop owner and that little girl, and that little girl probably reminded him of his kid.
Yeah, he gave her that, and then she gave him that weird flower thing.
Yeah, so that was the point of him, Frank Castle, getting himself out of the crap and stop being a pity party and kick some butt. That's all I wanted.
the only other thing I can think, Mark, is they're setting it up for a show to have that be the antagonist, or that's who he's going after.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if that doesn't come down the line, then it doesn't.
Right.
Then I'm not interested.
All right, I'm totally interested.
I need like completed stories. I don't want like
It
an
was-
open-ended
All
story
right.
like
Well,
floating
because
out
that's
there.
what I mean
I
is
loved it.
what they could be doing is they're setting that up for some connection to Spider-Man, or her goons do something, and that's why.
Or maybe she'll be the bad guy in the
Right.
next season of Daredevil.
Right.
Oh, God, no.
She's gonna hire the Muse to go after Punisher.
I don't know. I like when things aren't really connected because I just want to enjoy things as they are. Because I
why do we have
feel
a
like
thing?
sometimes these connections are ham-fisted, or sometimes
But he's
they
already
just-
connected.
they just
He's
make
in
no
the Daredevil
sense.
universe.
Yeah. And it's just to show
So that's
you
the thing.
what
It's
he
like
was
you're
up
basically
to.
a side character in the Daredevil universe.
Well, there's a lot of side characters.
No, but he
Daredevil
is, like-
Daredevil is a side character in his own universe.
I understand
the
that.
way they.
But the way that there wasn't, I don't know.
We don't have.
I mean,
to
they
agree.
brought Karen Page in. She was in it.
That was a hallucination.
I know it was, but she was
still
in
there.
It. So that still connects it to the Daredevil universe.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And
I don't know.
and technically, Spider-Man is connected
Let's
because
get
he
to the
was
rating of
his
this,
lawyer.
because it's going to be an issue that we're going to have to deal
Why
with.
is it getting an issue? We don't have to.
Because you're
agree.
not going to be like, oh my gosh, I
I
can't
loved
believe
it.
you did it.
I really. You want
All
to
right,
go
Brian,
first?
what'd you? No, you go first because you loved it so much. Like everything else.
Okay. I went into this really kind of like I was looking forward to the Punisher One Last Kill more than anything Daredevil season 2 gave me. We
And then
both
you
gave
Bugle Boy'd all
we
over
both
yourself.
gave Daredevil season 2 a 7, and I honestly haven't watched a Marvel Disney Plus show since probably season 1 of what was
You literally just watched Daredevil.
No, that was really good.
Oh.
Scarlet Witch. What was the WandaVision? I probably haven't watched anything like WandaVision or Loki season 1, where I was just like, wow, that was really good. Like for me, this was it. I just
It wasn't a show. It was just kind of like a one-off.
yeah, but I'm
special
just saying. I'm
presentation.
just saying in general. Maybe even
This is in the line of
where
like
was it?
Devil by Night.
Was it Werewolf at
Devil by Night.
It wasn't called Devil by
No,
Night.
werewolf.
Werewolf.
Was it Werewolf by Night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was really good as well. So I'd put those 3 up there, and I put this up there as well. So for me, it's a solid 10. Solid 10. Absolutely loved it.
Okay.
Well, it's my opinion.
I didn't say I was. It's just I wasn't expecting a 10. That's all.
I give it a 10.
Okay.
This is my third 10 of the year. Stranger Things
Surprise, surprise. Brian likes things.
series, we gave it 10. You gave it a 10 too. Shorzy season 5, we both gave it a 10.
Yeah.
You'll need to unlock your.
You need to unlock your
I need to unlock my phone.
unlock your heart.
Why is Schmeary listening to me? What else is new? Okay, so anyway, Mark.
Like turning it over really change it.
It does.
Make it not listen at all.
I don't know. All right, Mark.
Don't look at me.
That's what I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I give it a 7.
Surprise, surprise.
Any other reason or?
I didn't like the ending.
Mark didn't like the ending.
I don't like the weird cliffhangery ending with no like. I don't know. It was kind of just cool.
Meh.
You're sad, and then people chased you down, and now all of a sudden
I
you're
don't know. It was
magically
great.
like have fixed yourself.
Well, he didn't magically fix himself. He had to like.
Kind of did.
He had to like take care of business, which was great. That's what I want. I love action star 80s
I was already
Punisher.
was already
Love it.
like not into the uber depressed Punisher from last year in Daredevil.
Oh, janitor
Punisher
Punisher.
with a
Punisher with a broom and a mop.
yeah. It's like
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that
need
was-
you to be.
That was added late in the game.
But he was just I don't know. He was afterthought and last. Now he's like kind of he's like I don't like now all of a sudden you're gonna have a nervous breakdown. It's like
Well, season 1 and 2, The Punisher, he went through a lot, PTSD and everything.
yeah,
being in
but there
the
was at
war
least this
and his
like,
family.
made sense.
Well, this was just kind of.
It's like now all of a
almost-
sudden it's re-triggered,
Well, it doesn't go away.
and now it's already gotten to this point. Like why would now be a
I almost felt like it was like a soft reboot for the audience as well.
Yes.
To kind of give you a Cliff Note
Well, 'cause-
version of what the Punisher's all about.
Because that's
That's
the
why.
other,
and he's
that's the
seen
other thing.
hallucinations all of a sudden for some reason.
You've seen hallucinations before.
No, yeah, that was part of the
But a lot more
first
than
season.
previous.
Yeah, but
Was
this was
him
his,
seeing-
his platoon from
Like
the
he never
war.
showed. They never showed the soldiers before. He never had those, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
See, that's how long ago
Because
it's
remember,
been.
he would. I'm. It might not be exact, but I remember him having like. He would hear people talking. You'd hear them. They're talking to him. He would have flashbacks in the middle of like sitting around.
The other thing that like I don't remember the Punisher being like, I don't want to say like indestructible, but sort of indestructible. Like you can get stabbed in the shoulder blade
Well, he would.
and just like walk it
Mark,
off basically.
He would.
Daredevil. I mean, look at all the Daredevil. He gets stabbed.
Punisher-
stalled too.
Yeah, but they at least like do the scenes where he has to like get bandaged up and
not
all
this
that.
season.
They did.
He got shot.
Yeah, but they did the thing. We had the limp and everything.
He had the limp.
But that's me as Punisher in the show. He was like He was shot and he kept moving. He was
They all
stabbed
do
and he
that,
kept
though.
moving.
That's like literally every action star in America.
I don't know. It was just kind of weird. Like the Judith Light stuff, I wasn't super. It was like cool.
All right, you didn't have to like it.
Then they do the thing
loved
where
it.
she like kept walking farther away from him as he'd get closer, and
She was in a wheelchair.
then she hops in the car and she was thrown in the car, and then they drove away with her like on one side of the window, and then they did the loop around and she like slid across the car to the other side of the window.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, at the very end, he like puts her in the driver's side
Yeah.
window when they're facing that way, and then they do a loop around to go down the street, and then she magically like slid across the seat to like the passenger side
You're
window.
nitpicking. I
to
have
see
no
him
idea.
as they drove away.
I have no idea.
And
I
just
have
like
to
looked at
see-
him with like this weird face, like, "Well, I'm gonna get you next time, Punisher."
I have to see it. All right, that's our review for Punisher.
And then someone
One
drove the
Last
car away
Kill.
because they shot the driver. But I don't know. It was just I don't know.
I don't know. That's fine. We don't have to agree. So
A little
I
bit of
love
plot hole in to my opinion.
There's plot holes in all of it. I mean, Daredevil season 2, lots of plot holes there.
Yes. No. Exactly.
Sometimes you just got to go with it.
I still like the thing of just if you're starting a story, don't just leave it without any. Like, where's that gonna go? Like, what's happening?
Well, again,
are we ever
that
gonna
like
see
Again,
this?
this is the
graphic
problem.
novel.
This is the
I feel like
problem.
it's also like the Marvel thing. Like, you kind of get annoyed with. I'm starting to get annoyed with. Like, here's a character we're gonna introduce. Okay, you've started a story.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to wrap up a story, but then like, are we gonna see this person again?
We don't
Is this
know.
gonna come up anywhere else?
They-
Or are we just
Unfortunately,
gonna leave this open ended?
This
And this
is,
lady's just gonna be floating out in the ether somewhere.
Mark, this is just a one-off. Like
Well,
they
that's-
said
But it's not
Yeah.
though, because he's in Spider-Man.
yes, and Spider-Man's a whole new plot.
I
I
think the
understand why they
problem
just
is
need to get him back in the suit.
Mark would want this to be more than just one episode.
Yeah, I would have
Well, yeah.
rather this
If
had
it was
been
if
like
it was
an
like
actual
a mini
like
series
done the
or
extra
like
half
a
an hour
four,
and made it a full movie,
Yeah.
and just had him in the end of that
don't know,
gets the suit, like where it ends. He has a suit back on.
Yeah.
The next scene is him trudging through a house of mobsters and killing everybody and taking her out at the end of it. Then
I don't know
you
if I
launch him
wanna
off
watch
on
him killing
no, but
an old
I can
lady, though.
understand Mark's thought of.
but at least something.
Like,
you want to
but
watch
then-
him kill him an old lady?
Werewolf by Midnight makes sense as a one-off.
Yes, it was
There
a
are certain
complete
things
story.
that make sense as a one-off. A reestablishing of the Punisher feels
Doesn't need a one-off. It
more.
needs a full
It needs
thing.
more than just
Hold on. So they did it, and because I think it got. Obviously, it did well enough
I
because
understand-
now they're in talks of doing
but
a new season of the
the
Punisher.
testing
so
of the
maybe it
waters-
was just to get the
but
feet
Brian-
wet, to see if people were
Yeah,
interested.
but the
But
testing
it
of the
wasn't, though.
water
It was
should
them
have
to get
been
him into
Daredevil.
the suit, like back into the suit for Spider-Man.
That too, but a
Because if
lot
he
of
just popped up in Spider-Man in the suit, the question would have been like, well, when did he get the suit
I don't think
back?
people care because the TV show has turned into homework. So a lot of people who go to the movies don't care about the shows because clearly Daredevil season 2 viewership was way down. So people don't care. So you have moviegoers, you have people like us who are going to watch it all or watch the majority of it. I don't think people care. I think people, you have a good story, nobody cares.
Then why even test the waters with?
Yeah, then why
with
even
this?
test the waters then? You could just not even done it.
Yeah,
I don't know, but it sounds like
but that's what I'm saying.
Gonna do a
It
show.
doesn't make sense to test the waters if no one cares about the shows.
Mark, Josh, I just said that. I just said like maybe
No,
it was a way
but
to
I
test the
understand- I
waters to
understand
see
what
if
you-
people were interested.
but that's what I'm
because
saying
if it did,
It's whatever. We rated it. We're moving on.
yeah, Daredevil viewership is low.
Brian liked it because Brian likes Punisher and John Bernthal. The rest of us did not. That's fine.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. That's
I wouldn't
fine.
I don't know, give it a 10, but
I give it
it's
a
like
10,
Brian's
baby.
ninth 10 of the year already. But you know,
It's third.
Brian Kazaska, everything's a 10.
Oh my God! I didn't give Daredevil a 10.
He's like the
I gave it
Ty,
a
he's like the
7.
Ty Dillinger of the podcast now.
So, because
10.
Oh my God,
because
stop.
I needed to know.
They get Brian a little sign.
7.4 on IMDb and 75% on Rotten Tomatoes.
See, I was right. 7. I gave it a 7.
Okay,
I was right
Yeah.
where I'm supposed to
that's
be.
fine.
Me and the rest of the world are all in the same place.
Well, don't forget Rotten Tomatoes is a culmination, so it's like
Yeah,
on
but,
average.
So
but
me and the rest of the
I
world.
also put in IMDb, which is 7.4.
All right.
yeah, so there you go.
I loved it. I loved
That's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
You're allowed to like everything.
I don't like a lot of the MC. That's why I stopped watching MCU shows. I don't really care. If we weren't doing the podcast, I probably would have skipped Daredevil season 2. I've become.
You say that, but you still haven't finished Andor.
I haven't even started Andor.
Oh,
You just
man.
restarted watching Invincible
I know.
after multiple years. So you can't blame homework for that because you had plenty of homework you need to get done.
No.
You just got a bunch of incompletes floating out there.
No,
And
I'm just saying the
unfortunately, Brian,
shows.
you're not going to be able to graduate.
I'm saying the shows feel like homework to a lot of people when you
Brian,
go into a movie.
you just.
You're going to have to go to summer school, Brian.
Yeah.
But
sorry.
Brian, you're missing the point of. You said you only watched Daredevil because it was homework.
No. You
You
guys
said
are
that.
conflating the two things I said.
No.
First of all, what I said is the general audience. A lot of the MCU movies are falling off. Like, what was the movie that came out last year? Not the Thunderbolts. You had a lot of TV show characters come into a movie. Unfortunately, that movie did not do well. It was good, but for budget
In my
wise,
opinion, one of the better Marvel movies.
but the thing
in a
is,
while.
the movie going
That's
audience
superhero fatigue, Brian. That's a
didn't
different
know
thing.
those characters or didn't care enough
because
to go
kids,
see them in the
people
theater.
don't go to the theater anymore. That's all.
And then Captain America did well poorly, but that was a kind of a bad
That was
movie.
just a bad movie. Different.
So I was saying TV shows to a lot of people, if they see these characters and like, oh, they have a show that feels like homework. Like you have to watch these
but
shows to
It's crazy to think Harrison
understand.
Ford was in that.
I understand that, Brian, but you made it sound like the only reason you watched the
No,
Daredevil
I'm
series.
saying like if I was like,
You know what
if
I'm
we
making
weren't-
it sound like? I'm making it sound like it's time to jump into wrestling.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, please.
Monday night,